Make sure you write a roll number and name.
नाम लिखना है क्या? नाम नहीं लिखना तो ज़्यादा बेनिफिट.
मुझे कैसे पता चल?
क्यों पता चलेगा? That guy will confirm, right?
The guy. लिख दो, दे दो.
That's what you have to do.
You don't have to write the name?
No, you have to. We
You're
have to.
writing anyway.
That's a secret, right? They also have to guess, right?
You wrote?
No.
You didn't write?
But
So much I had separate.
But I told him so much that I didn't write. He kept it aside. So he knows which one.
But still, there will be just one shit without name.
Okay.
Phone where?
I know Murthy did not write his name and he did not even scratch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, you didn't even scratch your name off. That's totally good.
Live, not loud. Yeah.
How will you ask? Who is there?
Autocorrect. I edited it for autocorrect.
Marker.
Tarun, master को
Yeah.
उधर table.
एक और होना चाहिए काफी. This works.
एक और था ना.
वो नहीं चल रहा.
Also, folks, let's get started. We still have. I see some empty chairs and people standing. So. Okay, welcome everybody. Let's get started. Okay, what are we doing here? To clarify some people question. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, so this is part of, we call it as PACE. Okay, Product Awareness and System Education. That's the abbreviation. Or if it is too complicated, just call it pure and simple excitement. Okay, that's simple enough. Okay, but what is this about? What products are we talking about? Okay, so there are two entities which work with. Of course, the new IBOs, you already know it. People doesn't know it. This is how it is. There are two entities we work with here. One is Amway, which is a Products and Services Corporation we are working with, and the second company is BWW, stands for Brit Worldwide. Okay, this is a training system. Okay, so we are in business here. I mean, of course, all of us we have a primary thing which we do, but this is in addition to what we do. So BWW is a training system which teaches us, you know what, how to do a non-conventional business like this. This is not like a conventional business where you open a store and start selling stuff. Okay, it's a non-conventional approach. Okay, so this gathering here is a part of the training system BWW, something which BWW recommends how to do and work of it and how we can help each other. Okay, so this is what this is, and so this is you. Okay, this is how you work, and each one of us have somebody who sponsored you in the business as an affiliate. Okay, so clear enough? Okay, to start with? Okay, great. So now let's have some fun. Okay, how many of you are excited for a joke to start with? Okay, this is the most nervous part because all the people here know all the jokes. Okay, let me try. Okay.
Few new people, so
Yeah.
you will laugh.
So we
you
will
have
laugh.
to laugh. Whoever is here for the first time.
A police officer attempts to stop a car. Okay, no offenses. Okay, any gender and anything. Just a joke. Okay. Okay, a police officer attempts to stop a car for speeding, and the guy gradually increases his speed until he is stopping 100 miles per hour. Man eventually realizes he can't escape and finally pulls over. The cop approaches the car and says, "You know what? It's been a long day for me. My shift is almost over. So if you can give me a good excuse for your behavior, I'll let you go." Okay, so the guy thinks for a few seconds, and he said, "My wife ran away with a cop a week ago. I thought you were that cop trying to give her back." Okay, some of you got it, some of you still getting it. Okay, it's okay. Okay, I have some PJs. If you did not understand it, I can tell you the PJs also. Okay, what happens once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never happens in a decade? What happens once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never happens in a decade?
These two brains should answer.
Yeah, previous questions. Yeah, exactly.
No,
Twice in a moment, but never happens in a decade. If you make me repeat the question, the fun is gone.
Minute.
Moment.
M. See? Thinking too much. Okay. Yeah? Yeah, Nitin told. Awesome. Awesome, folks. Okay, let's start with one more small, just a warm up, okay? What do you call beers with no ears?
D.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bears with no ears. Okay, now they're getting smart, right? Should they? Okay. Okay, awesome. Let's start because I've got some fun jokes later on. But of course, so we're going to talk about some, because Amway as a company, okay, they've got a lot of products, a lot of partners, okay. But there are three primary pillars of the Amway as a company in terms of product category. My Health, okay, which talks about the nutrition, vitamin supplementation, healthcare, all sorts of weight management and stuff like that. And then you have Myself, we talk about your external appearance, what your skincare, personal grooming and stuff like that. Okay, and then third category is My Home, where you're talking about they have products which are home care. The name speaks for itself. Okay, so we have three decided speakers who are going to talk about these categories, and of course My Health, we have Nitin and Pratibha, one of the best couples. I would say to talk about this, of course fairly not new anymore, but of course we have seen in last 1 year for them to make so many changes gradually, and then every single month. You know what? You can't see. We are looking at that, hearing that example, right? You can't see the changes in yourself, okay, on a daily basis. It's like if you see your kid every single day, you don't see the change. But if you put a picture 6 months older and then watch it after 6 months, you see a big difference. Yes? That's what it is. This couple has been making that change every single day, and gradually growing. Again, and they've come a long way, because now they're putting a team together. It's absolutely exciting, and they've got a lot of product knowledge. I want to share a couple of words.
Yeah, actually, I wanted this opportunity to talk about Pratibha, but before that, we are Prakash and Anu, for people who don't know us. We are sponsored by awesome couple Sanjay and Julie, and part of Q12 Going Organization of Shobhan and Sumita, and blessed to be part of coached and guided by ultimate couple Murthy and Sridevi. And welcome to all the new people to Tarun and Shruti's home. And talking about Nitin and Pratibha. Pratibha herself is a teacher by background as her profession, but we can see how she understands the importance of education and the teachability what she has that really exemplifies in her action. And we can see the willingness to change herself, to overcome her fear, and doing the things which are not so easy to do, but still going out of her comfort zone. That is the biggest thing I have observed. And I remember once when they were going for the first function, and Ravi Chawla invited on stage, and for Pratibha he told that she is on dependent visa but having independent thinking. And that is we can say the punchline for Pratibha, which exemplifies her. And with that,
awesome, folks. Please help us welcome Nitin and Pratibha.
Thank you, everybody, and thank you, Prakash and Anu, for the awesome work. We are Nitin and Pratibha, proudly sponsored in this work, phenomenal couple with Prakash and Anu. And I'm very thankful for my upline, Shobhan and Sumita, and Murthy and Sridevi. Whatever we have learned over the 1 year is because of them. So today we are going to talk about my health range of product. In the my health range of product, today we are going to talk about kids vitamins. So first of all, let me tell you something about kids vitamins, because our general perception in our countries like that, why we need to take the vitamins to the kids. They are already growing age, and maybe supplementation, maybe having different perception about that one. So basically, we have 2 kids right now, and we know what are their eating habits, what they eat on daily basis. They always want to eat the junk food. So proper nutrition is always a challenge for them. So because of that, we have multivitamins we suggested here. Mostly in the US we have the culture is like to use the vitamins, and some way it looks good also for me. Means according to the you can say the food habits here we are having it. So we are going to talk about we have few kids vitamins. So I'm going to talk about multitarts, which is kind of a multivitamin for the kids. So it is basically for the growing kids, and if they need the vitamins to having and building the foundation of healthy adult life in the future. So basically, the maltatides is one of the vitamins, and it contains around 19. It's 19 essential vitamins and minerals, and it comes with different flavors like strawberry, mango, everything like that. So it's more than 100% of nutrition value what a kid needs, and it is having 15 essential vitamins and minerals. And apart from that, it is having calcium and vitamin D, and supports healthy immune system, and promotes eye health. Now, with that, I would like to invite my awesome wife Pratibha to talk more about kids vitamins.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Tarun and Shruti for opening their homes. And I know it's a lot of work before anybody comes to the house. And thank you, Prakash and Anu, for awesome words. Whatever we are learning or any changes which you are seeing in us, I'm just following my upline. And thank you, Murthy and Shridevi and Shomani and Sumita, for always having a belief in us. You always motivate us. So, continuing with the topic, like Nitin told, in kids vitamin range, we have kids multitarts. We have basically we have 5 products, which is one is multitarts, the other one is for immunity, which is chewable C, and the third one is fruit and vegetable concentrates, and the fourth one is brainiums or DHA, and the fifth one is probiotics, kids probiotic. So I'll continue with the immune system. For immune system, we have vitamin C, which comes in chewable form, and it has a 100% daily value what is recommended for kids, and which supports, like we all know, vitamin C is very important for immune system as well as healthy bones and gums or teeth functions. And kids, they are in early development stage, so it is very recommended their body when if they are healthy, then only they will be growing into a healthy adult. And when a country is full of healthy population, that means it will be a developed country. So it really helps a lot. And then we have concentrated fruits and vegetable concentrate. It has a equivalent of equals to 5 servings of fruits and veggies, which is a recommended dose daily. And so this one is packed with phytonutrients. Phytonutrients are generally the nutrients which only found in plants. That's why it is very much necessary to take fruits and vegetables in the diet. Also, it has gluten, which supports eye health, and the taste is very good. So especially kids, they are very picky eaters, so they don't like to eat fruits and vegetables, especially if we give them in direct form, cooked form. So this is one of the best alternative. Then we have gummies, or we call it as brainiums or omega, which has omega 3 fatty acids, and they are the first of its kind of gummies which comes in good form or which supplements the DHA. And basically it has 2 type of DHA, which is DHA and the EPA. DHA is basically for brain health, and EPA is for heart health. And even doctors, they recommend for pregnant ladies to have, because when the fetus is in early stage, it really helps a lot. Otherwise, if there is deficiency of omega 3 fatty acids, it leads to reduced concentration, or maybe some brain deformities can also happen. And they don't have any fishy taste, and they are just. Then we have kids probiotics, which is basically designed for kids health. So we all know that kids, they are very prone to any infection and all. Especially I heard that stomach is your center. If your stomach is fine, means you won't catch. So yeah, I will recommend all these products to use it for your kids also. And I have seen with my kids only. I can give the testimony also. I have seen my son Pico. He's very regular. Earlier he used to eat lot of candies, so I replaced with all these. and I can see the difference between Piku's and Pihu's health. And I really not to take too much to hospitals and all. So with this we are done. Goals are pretty much clear. Having 2 more sign-ups this month is a done deal. Back to awesome house.
Wow, what a wealth of information.
Awesome, folks. Let's give one more round of applause for Nitin. Any quick question? Kids vitamin? I know people without kids cannot give, but and if they are
Yeah,
if they're eating by themselves, that's a different thing.
Yeah, I started these vitamins at the age of 9 months. People say that you should not give vitamins to kids under 2 years or 1 year, but I have seen a lot of changes in them because they were born little earlier, being twins, and those vitamins really help to build their immunity. And with God's grace, I have seen that even when they started going to daycare, they have never got any infection or anything. Pediatrician used to say that once they start going to daycare, definitely they will get sick, but don't worry about that. But she never recommended any vitamins.
It's 1.5 years now, and they never fell sick in daycare.
Yeah, so that's a
That's good.
that's a true testimony that, and we are giving organic. It's not chemical, so that's the best part.
Anybody else?
Yeah, one more thing I wanted to add I forgot to add. These are certified organic vitamins. They don't have any artificial color, any preservatives, and they don't have any artificial sweetener also. They use xylitol, which is a natural sweetener, so it doesn't have that, means cause that fruit pickle also for the taste.
Awesome, awesome, folks. Let's go move on. Okay, but before give a round of applause. So we missed something. Okay, first thing is I want to, of course, thank you Murthy Devi and Tarun Shruti for setting up the agenda and giving us the opportunity to host today. Thank you so much. And most important person I forgot to introduce is the timer, Sai, of course, known for his punctuality. He is known anything. I think it's just not this. I think if I remember from the time I've known him, if he says 7:30, 7:30 sharp is there, or maybe 10 minutes early, and that's something defines him. So, Sai, if you can just stand up and tell each topics how you're going to time and just and the strict action which you're going to take if they take extra time.
Hello everyone, this is Sai Tadimiti, proudly sponsored in this business by Sundar and Shobna. So I'm going to be timing the My Health, Myself and My Home topics for 5 minutes each. The partner store calendar for 3 minutes, and books and CDs for 2 minutes each per speaker.
Awesome.
Thank you. There's no strict action per se, but you're going to miss training if
Okay. Awesome, folks. So let's move on. Okay, how many of you want one more joke?
Woo!
Get ready. You know what? Married guy can only find husband-wife jokes. So. All right. Okay, this is okay. Let me just repeat that. Anyone who thinks, teacher says, anyone who thinks he is stupid may stand up. Okay, nobody stands up. Teacher again asks. I'm sure there are some stupid students over here, or stupid people here. Okay, anybody who thinks he is stupid, please stand up. Little Johnny stands up. Okay, so teacher says, oh Johnny, you think you are stupid? He replied, no, I just feel bad because you are the only one standing.
You can tell me your
Okay, there's a little bit of Hindi, maybe I'll try to translate in English. While getting married, most of the guys say to girl's parent that, okay, let me say the Hindi first. मैं आपकी बेटी को शादी के बाद बहुत खुश रखूँगा. Or in English, they say, I'll always keep your daughter happy, right? After marriage. Have you ever heard a girl saying that even in the movie? No, right? Because girls don't lie.
So he likes the mind.
That was mean.
Okay, now twist then.
Okay, question. Okay. So what is this? Basically, we'll be, everybody had different questions, right? So we'll be telling the characteristic what they mentioned, okay, and then you have to guess who it is. Okay, so simple.
Okay, so this person has 10 pair of shoes.
My God.
Okay, that's amazing.
Is there talent?
No.
Everybody has got different questions.
Oh, okay.
10 pair of shoes and love dogs as a pet. Okay. And spouse has 8 pair of shoes, so spouse has lesser. So bad. And the favorite actor is Vijay Sethupathi.
Okay. Sundar.
Shobana.
Shobana.
So okay, there you go.
Sundar also couldn't guess.
Sundar was-
I saw it.
Sundar, I bought 10 shoes, man. Come on, Okay. Who's your role model in life? Bill Gates. What is one food that you and your spouse enjoy the most? The food cannot be murti. Brinjal. If you could have any one superpower, which one you choose? Understanding people. What's the strangest talent you have? Nothing. Now guess. What is the strangest talent you have? So nothing. Now guess.
Tarun?
Brinjal.
Right.
This is Murthy.
I got his name.
This is cheating. This is Murthy actually.
The first answer told that
Yes, that's why I wanted to tell that. Huh? Bill Gates. Yeah. Okay, now let's move on. I think we have to also cover. Yeah. Okay, so folks, let's move on. Okay, we'll be skipping to my home first. Okay, and then we'll. You can. Okay, good. Okay. Perfect. So, folks, we're moving on to my self-branded product, and this is a surprise, of course, for them because Sibi was supposed to come here, but for some reason he's still on his way. So they agreed to do an impromptu talk on the my self-branded product, and very, very, of course, this is my self-branded product. I still don't know the product topics, but one couple I can absolute example in terms of work ethic. Okay, of course. We all joke around. They are like catalog couple. Somebody who came out of the catalog, the sharp, young sharp. Okay, but of course, and it's not just somebody has just natural looks and stuff like that. This couple actually works behind it. Okay, the amount of work they put in themselves to stay healthy, and then not even missing a beat in building this business, right? In terms of you see them out there showing bunch of plants, and the amount of growth which they have in the team, right? Recently is absolutely amazing. Absolutely a phenomenal example. Anu and I, many times at home we talk about this. This couple is absolutely amazing. Okay, I'll want to share.
How many of you feel that the house is like somebody just moved and arranged everything? It's so clean and you cannot even see a single spot. Everything is arranged in the place, right? And she was working today. She came from work and then arranging the home, cleaning up and arranging everything. I'm sure Tarun should have helped her, but still.
Who knows? Tarun only cleaned everything.
He was working from home.
Okay, that credit goes to Shruti.
Yeah, training is work.
Being willing to open the doors for so many people when the house is clean and allowing us to mess it up is not so easy. So, as we all know, wherever she touches, the retail happens. People just buy. She just say that this and this products are recommended for you, and people just buy. It's just because the belief what she have, and it's not the theoretical knowledge which is coming up. She has used it already, seen the difference, and when she shares about that conviction reflects. And it's not that she is very good in selling and all. She is just sharing what she believes, and that is giving her the result. And looking forward to
Awesome,
learn from
folks.
you.
Please help us welcome Tarun and Shruti.
Hello everyone, good evening. We are Tarun and Shruti. Welcome to our home. Thank you Prakash and Anu for those words. That really means a lot for us. So we'll be talking about artistry range of products, that is myself. And for the new people, little bit about artistry. Artistry comes like under top 5 prestigious brands in the world.
when I'm talking about prestigious brand, it's like Lancome, Clinique, and all those products, not like Neutrogena and Revlon. Not that I'm putting them down, but just to give an idea. And we have Sandra Bullock as the brand ambassador, and they have been sponsoring Miss America from last few years. So artistry always have women products, and they were putting their most of the time in creating something new for the women's skincare and cosmetic range. But last year they also came up with this product that is Artistry Men. With this, passing on to Tarun to speak.
Shruti mentioned about Estee Lauder, Lancome. None of those brands have got skincare system for men. Definitely, there are two fundamental items to take care of when it comes to men's skincare. Number one is oil control. Number two is moisturizer. If you take care of these, in fact, some of the natural tips, home-based tips to take care of your skin is to drink a lot of water. That keeps your skin moisturized, and then use a good moisturizer. That's another one. Those two items in tandem, will take decent care of your skin. Of course, we have the best of the best products, and I'd like to talk a little bit about that. Of course, Artistry skincare system comes in 5-step skincare package. The first part, after you take a bath, usually shave after you take a bath instead of before. A lot of people do it before they take a bath. But if your skin is moisturized, after water pouring in, your skin gets moisturized. That kind of helps in removing the hair from the face. Once of course, there is a patented technology that Artistry uses in its products called Dermasin, and what it focuses on is oil control and moisturizing. So those are two very important aspects, and that's what Dermasin technology takes care of. Face wash is for opening up your pores, facial pores, and all. You need to open them up before shaving. The second is apply a layer. This is highly concentrated foam, shaving foam, right? A little bit of it runs for about 5 or 6 months from you. I shave every day. So if you are shaving every other day or every alternate day, chances are this will continue for long. It applies an anti-friction layer, that helps the removal of facial hair. Apply it, leave it on for about 15 to 30 seconds. That will help it sink in better, but make sure it doesn't dry off. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to. It will give you an irritation. Of course, any shaving, no matter how much precaution you take, that creates that irritation of the skin, right? So that's why we have the toner, which is this. This is called the aftershave toner. This is similar to aftershave lotion, but it doesn't hurt. You can apply it on a cotton pad, and then you can apply it on the face. What it does is it evens the skin tone, also reduces irritation, and closes down the pores, the opened up pores that had been there, so that ingrown hair could not come out, right? So that's why it closes down the. Now, this is the product I'm most excited about. Every other skincare just takes care of your. It's anti-aging, but there is something. This is a serum concentrate. It fixes your skin. It repairs your skin. So basically, all those irritation that you have, all the wrinkles that you have, it actually reverses the aging process. Which is why this is the most important item. It comes in only in Artistry, and this is the only item that is available in the Artistry men's skincare package. Usually, you don't find men's skincare brands because I don't know how profitable of a business it is outside, but this is an item that takes care of your wrinkling and all. And men's skin is different. Men have got thicker skin, both figuratively and literally. This is an item that fixes the. And then here is the moisturizer that you apply. Apply it twice a day, if possible more. Every time you wash your face, apply a moisturizer. Whereas serum concentrate, you can apply it twice a day, and that will take care of a lot of irritations. With that we are done. Thank you, Prakash and Anu, for those awesome words. Every time we want to have fun in the face meeting, Prakash and Anu are the only name we think of as the host. And with that, we leave you in the very able hands of Prakash and Anu. Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome, folks. Come on, let's show some excitement. Awesome, folks. Okay, any quick testimony about Artistry Men? Any men in the room?
Yeah, I use the shaving cream and the aftershave toner. They're excellent products. So I've used other expand products before, but this shaving foam comes up to like 6 months.
Right.
You can't even buy a new one. It keeps coming.
Yeah, it's
It's a good product.
It's easier to lose it than it's easier to lose that one than even get it more. I've lost 2 of them so far.
okay, that's the secret. Anybody else? Okay, I want to share something. Of course, what Tarun shared, this is one of my favorites too. I just quickly want to share. Okay, so if anybody is using shaving, Old Spice is a known brand, right? It's like even when they see the ad, he puts it on his face and he says, it's not because it is cold, because it burns a lot. Okay, so that and you know what? This one doesn't. Absolutely nothing. I wonder, it looks clearless. Is it pure water? But even water burns. This doesn't. I don't know what happens here. So very, very, very good. So whatever it does, at least I like the feeling and smell. Okay. So and then this one, and I didn't know it's actually anti-aging, but one of my favorites too. In general, if men don't use any of the skincare, right? This is regular usage. You'll find your skin much, vibrant. If I can use the right word, vibrant every single day. Vibrant also is true. It's okay. As it is English, I'm getting better. Okay. All right. Okay, folks. So let's move on. But before that, let's have a couple of more profiles.
Yeah, one more quiz. Actually, this person doesn't have any strange talent, and his childhood nickname was also same as what it is now, what we know. And the favorite flavor of cake, just remember, because if birthday comes, we have to get this cake. It's Black Forest. And
So really not Sundar.
and he's a very, very brave person because he doesn't have
He's not scared of anything.
any strange phobia, doesn't have any strange phobia.
Come on. Guesses.
All those things hold true for me also.
What else?
Strange talent.
Who else? Tarun has some strange talents.
Their knowledge about institution of marriage. That's the strange.
Okay, one.
Quickly, we can take a couple more guesses. At least guess.
Yeah, guess.
The nickname give a hint, na?
Huh?
Nickname.
Nickname is same as what we all know.
I was about to take that's
Sai.
Sanjay.
Sanjay.
Yeah,
Okay, one more. Okay, this person knows Hindi, English, and Telugu. And
Not me.
first time this person flew 7 years back on an airplane. And as a kid, this person won some medal in sports events. And the greatest fear what this person overcame, and very proud of it, is social anxiety. Not completely overcome, but but already came a long way.
7 years ago.
Zubair. Telugu.
Zubair.
Yes.
Not 7 years ago, probably when I was 7 years maybe.
Oh, sorry.
See, for this we'll cut your
Okay,
marks.
7.
I don't live.
Okay, when
When
did you
was your
flew
first
the
time?
7 years?
Okay. 7 years question mark.
So, you mark it deducted.
She wrote light, smartly as 7 years. You figure out whatever. Okay.
But great, you know at least what you overcome. That's it.
Okay. So one quick joke and before a word, right? This husband wife never has to come in eventually, right? Technical difference, right? Engineers, think about it now. What's the difference between welding and wedding? What's the difference between welding and wedding? Wait, people who know the answer don't tell.
We have extra paper for Marine and for
Yeah.
and Sada also.
Sada also.
Okay. So while they are writing the answers,
For
okay. And the technical difference between welding and wedding.
There are 2 papers.
In welding, sparks happen before and bonding forever. In wedding, it's bonding in the beginning and sparks forever. Okay, awesome. Awesome, folks. Let's move on. Okay, and we have some very we wanted to finish it in time so that we have some very good time for training topics in the end. So my home range of product, of course, Sundar and Shobna, in terms of, I know them for the knowledge about anything, any product line you pick up. And of course, the amount of books they read, they absolutely, and very excited about the amount of growth which they have in the team. And that only talks about that, you can't nurture somebody if you can't, build yourself up in terms of their education and amount of books that he reads, both of them. And when he comes here and I've seen the way he edifies in Shobna and brings her up, that talks about, you can't pour anything out of an empty cup, isn't it? Right? The only way you can pour up some value out of that cup is when you have something in it. Okay, and a great example in terms of book reading is actually puts a lot of people to shame in terms of the kind of books you can read and you can educate others. But I want Anu to share a few words about Shobna.
Yeah, same thing with Shobna. We can see household being educated on top of books and CDs, and as we always say about Shobna, about abundance mentality. And once she was just sharing me the reason she cooks so much because she doesn't want the food to fall short. Whenever we have seen that in bus, whenever we go in bus or long distance or for Rohan's birthday, or if she gives to somebody, it's so much of food that you can eat for more than 2 times. And the reason is she always says that it should not fall short. And we can see the heart when she cooks for somebody, and really we can see how their team is also, you are really blessed to have them as an upline, and we can see the growth happening. And
with this, folks, please help me welcome Sundar and Shobna.
Hello everyone, this is Sundar and Shobna, coached and guided by Shobna and Sunita, and part of Murthy and Sridevi co-coach team. Today our topic is LOC intro bundle. We displayed all products, I think so.
So this is the most exciting product available in Amway.
Yeah.
Right?
Actually, this product comes with the intro bundle comes with a 10 piece of product. So this LOC, normally LOC has been, Amway has been making the safe and effective LOC kind of product. More than 50 years they are making this product. So that is a very safe and effective products. So in this bundle comes 3 kind of cleaning product like laundry detergent and dishwashing liquid, dishwashing product and surface cleaning. 3 kind of products is coming in this. And these products are better and natural product. Why this product is better is this is cleaning quickly, and these products have highly concentrated products. So we can use little amount we can use and save more money. And this is natural product. Why is this key ingredient derives from nature like orange oil and aloe vera and what is that coconut oil. So it's a very safe to hand, and we can use safe to we and our family. And this also this product formulated by no harmful ingredients like chlorine, phosphate and ammonia. So this is very safe, and if we are going to Walmart, we can cross that at the laundry area. We feel that smell, right? We feel that chemical smell. So if I go to that area, immediately I will get a headache. So normally I can avoid that area. So in these products, nature smells is very nature smell like floral and flower smell. So and citrus flavor is also there. So this is chemical free products. And also this is the dermatology tested and allergy tested and certified by EPA, which means Economy Protection Agency. You want to tell?
Environmental Protection Agency.
Yeah, no. Environmental Protection Agency. And also this package also recyclable and reusable. So this is a environmental free product, and even this product is a 180 days money back guarantee, because if we are using this product, if we don't like it, we can return it. We will get money back. And just we will show some demos. It will more exciting and.
So we'll be little quick, okay, and we need maybe a couple of minutes more time. But so first thing is we're going to show the difference between our laundry detergent and the Tide in the market, okay. So again, this comes in 33 loads, but you also have a bigger load which is 133 loads, 133 uses, okay. So what we'll do is we have a bowl of cold water, okay. So what Shobha is going to do is take a little bit of a spoon of Tide and also our laundry detergent. Okay?
So you can see this difference of the scoop size and the Tide.
You can see a scoop of Tide, okay? It's like a bucket, okay? But they say, Tide comes to maybe, I don't know how many uses it comes. But normally what we do is we dip in the powder and we put always full. But what they say is there is a fine line here. There's a 3-line bar. If you use this line, it comes to this many uses. If you use this much line, this much uses. But normally what we do is we dump everything, so it comes to lesser uses than what we have. So what we're going to do is basically, these are two different products. We're just going to place in water and
So normally the detergent we can use if we.
But what happens is this has an exploding crystal technology, okay? So we could have done it separate, but you see this, it's already exploded, but you see this, it's basically a lump, but we can do it.
If more stain, it's better to use this powder form. It's normal cloth, we can use this liquid detergent, and this is highly concentrated, so we can use less quantity.
So basically this is a score pad, okay, for cleaning, washing your dishes. I'll pass this around. You can see the difference between this is one string of stainless steel. It's like it will cover many football fields. And this is what we have in the market that we can do. Thank you.
I'll hold this.
I'll hold this. So you see, over a period of time, even though you buy the model, it gets rusted. Just imagine we never actually expose this to moisture also, right? So over a period of even when it was alone, it's turning to rust. Just imagine if you are keeping near the water every time, then how frequently how fast it will go into it'll rust. I'll just pass it around. You can see the difference between the texture of this material.
This is
Tide.
Look at this. That one's Tide.
This is Tide. See this. It has an exploding crystal.
The moment I removed it from the surface of it, it's connected to the surface. The moment I took it off, started exploding.
So the other one.
This is Tide. See, it's settling at the bottom. So just imagine what happens in your washing machine.
Secondly, the quantity that she took for Tide was very little, as opposed to LOC.
So it doesn't take much time for you for dissolving the detergent in the water, right? Rather than this settles at the bottom and then again most of the things, if you have a darker pan, it settles in the clothes also.
If you pass flashlight through this, see through this.
So this is a dishwashing liquid, okay? What Shobna is doing is she's adding a little bit of oil. Cooking oil. So we are going to basically show you what happens when you clean. Okay, we have.
So this is concentrated. I already diluted. The 1:9 ratio.
1:9 ratio you diluted.
is X brand.
This is I don't know what brand. So what she's going to do is she's going to just use it to mix some of the spoon. So just by adding the diluted one, it already what you call dissipated the oil structure. Okay, but here you see it's like it's a thick liquid. So when we just dip it in water, okay, and just I will remove it like this. See the spoon.
Wow.
Right? Wow. So it's like it's still sticking. I mean, without we using force to basically what do you call it? Rubbers and all those
Actually,
things.
this is the environmental. I mean, no chemical product because we can use after the plant also we can use this water. And this is
yeah. So this is basically polish which he has put on her beautiful hands. Okay. So we are using a concentrated thing. I mean, you should see the magic.
thick.
Okay. She's just applying it the concentrated thing so that it goes away. Okay. So I'll just wipe it.
If it doesn't go away, you will not have dinner.
The best thing is we can clean it here also. We can clean this
So basically what happens is put the same thing in a clear water. Okay, because it's already concentrated. We tried it at home. Even this paper, the stain on the paper got removed. So it's that powerful. Basically, when you're having cloth, which you're wiping it, it's very easy to clean. And what else?
Yeah, this is multi-purpose wipes. If we have kids, definitely we need this product in our bag because we immediately will get some stain. Wipe it, it's easily removed. And this is the dispensary bottle. This is all our concentrated products. So we have to dilute this different ratio. I mean, some product one is the dishwashing liquid, one is 9 ratio, and this kitchen cleaner one is 3 ratio. And this is we can use this. Cover the measurement for measurement. Yes.
Right. So basically, it's I think it's now around $106 something.
Yeah.
$106 for retail price and maybe around $93 for IPO price. Okay. So it contains kitchen cleaner, pre-wash liquid, and all those things. Like around 10 types of products. I did the calculation. I just asked them casually. Okay, how many times you wash per week? How many times you clean and all those things. Except for the laundry detergent, leave out the laundry detergent, okay? Your all other cleaning needs will be enough for around $75. For $75 for the whole year, actually some products will come for 2 or 3 years also. For $75 for your whole year of cleaning is done. It's like how much? 365, maybe 1:6 ratio or something. I mean, your monthly price is very, very, very less. Right? So it's like when they say business is costly, products are costly. Yes, if you think about the concentration of the products, it is costly. Okay, but if you see the cost per use, some product cost per use is because we dilute in the 1:9 ratio. It comes to around 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents.
This comes around more than 1 year. Actually, still I'm using the same bottle.
It's like that, right? So it's and again, even if I put laundry detergent, actually for single guys, it will come definitely for $27. You do 50 loads. Will definitely come for more than one. So it's best of the best products, environmentally friendly. I mean, when people were not green, we were already green. So it's around maybe 60-70 years old company. So it's excellent. And one headache is gone, right? Cleaning things are taken care anyway. So that's the thing, right? And thanks for the opportunity, Prakash. Nice words. Definitely we'll live up. It's a great feeling to listen from you guys. And of course, thanks for Tarun Shruti for giving us the opportunity to talk, and Mukesh for allowing us to talk here. And our goals are pretty clear, sponsoring 2 people, and we got the latest promotion, very excited about it. And 2018 is going to be a great year for us. And with this, back to the host.
Awesome, folks. How many of you think there was a lot of value? And that's so much of preparation, so much of demos they come with. Thank you so much, Sundar Shobhana. Let's give a big round of applause. There is nothing ideas you can think of. But you know what? The company credibility, product credibility is so much. But even after this extensive talk, we can still not cover everything good about this product. Any quick testimonies? I will just take one because yes, Joanna.
Yeah, I sold two the scrub bugs a little while back, and of course they last so long that they haven't reordered yet.
Oh. Yeah, it lasts forever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think he already passed around, right?
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yes, yeah. Awesome. So let's move on. Okay, quickly.
Okay,
Top
quickly.
three.
Another person. Okay, the favorite singer of this person is Kishore Kumar, and we asked whether this person is night owl or early bird. So this person is a night owl, so that means cannot sleep early.
Tarun Misra.
Two more questions. Okay, so whether this person was bullied or that person was bullying others, so it was like both ways. Okay? Yeah. And what does this person calls the spouse while arguing is whatever he or she calls with love.
Oh. Okay, wait.
Any guesses?
Wait. Okay, then it's okay. That's
Spouse can guess, right?
Okay.
If they know their
But
spouse.
spouse should know.
Yeah,
The
that's
spouse.
if they know their spouse.
Okay, come on, fast, quick.
Wrong spouse should not guess.
He's also night owl, okay? Okay, anyone?
Any guesses? Sundar? What does Sundar call you while fighting?
It is Tarun. Okay, let's go.
It's Nitin. He calls dear. Nitin calls Pratibha dear with love and with hate. Which is give me doubts because you know it.
The love color deer is different. Angry
Deer.
deer is
Angry deer is this here.
Oh, that's a trick word.
We solved it.
Oh my.
No, it's deer and deer like this.
You dear.
Okay.
Okay, somebody is very close actually.
Okay, what do you call your spouse when you are arguing? Same name, but same answer as before, okay? Same as he would call with love or maybe the actual name. Okay, who is your favorite singer? Kishore Kumar. Are you night owl and early bird? And while going, were you bullied or you bullied others? Bullied.
Yeah, Tarun.
So what bullied? You bullied others or you got bullied?
Tarun.
Okay.
See, we were not that wrong, right?
Tarun told you, he's getting bullied from outside.
Okay. Man, people are not writing their name, it's getting difficult.
I know.
Who is your role model in life?
Why?
तुम्हारा तो पेन से लेगा
This is disqualified.
But we need to know that, Tarun. We have to answer
Okay. Man, the first answer itself reveals everything.
What is it?
Who's your role model in life? My dad. Okay, so, what is one food that you or your spouse enjoy the most? Ice cream. If you could have one superpower, which one would you choose? Power to fly. Superman. Okay. What's the strangest challenge you have? Promote something without having personal experience. that Niagara Falls. I know that.
Yeah, I thought about that example.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, we'll skip the joke. Yeah, we'll skip the joke and let's move on. We're done with the mostly the core range of products, and then now we are coming to partner stores. Okay, partner stores, of course, let the speaker basically cover everything what it is, but you know what? Amway has some of their own products, but then it has got hundreds of partners. 80, 90 partners, and happen in a lot of other companies, which brings a lot of benefits to us. But of course, want to invite Farhad to talk about this. Of course, fairly new in the business. Okay, fairly new, but the kind of words we didn't get the chance to hang around him. But the amount of word which I hear from Murthy about you, Farhad, is amazing. It's not where you are right now, but the thought process which you carry, which will help you grow. Where you will be in 6 months or 1 year down the line. And the upline, especially Murthy and Sridevi, if they are talking high about you, that means you have a right thought process which is helping you move on. Okay, absolutely looking forward to learn from you. Is this the first time you're talking on? Yeah. Awesome, folks. Let's give a big round of applause. First time.
Hi folks, myself Farhad Khoja, proudly sponsored by Murthy and Sridevi Kopu. I'm going to cover the topic partner store and specifically the Amway Visa credit card. Okay, we have you won't find a company with so many partner stores like Apple, Best Buy, Office Depot, Home Depot, everything. And you know what's the best thing? You get what you spend, you get something that cash back. Okay, and the best thing, you never spend, you always invest in your company. Okay, so you go to like Walmart, they are not giving you anything, right? You just spend money, you don't get a cash back. But in Home Depot, if you buy the same product, at least you get like $5 or $10 cash back, right? Then Apple. Last time I buy like a MacBook, it cost me like $1,500 something. But I get a 12% off on that, so it cost me around like $150. So I've saved like $250 on that one. Okay. Now the Amway Visa card. How many of those in like home have an Amway Visa card? Okay. The best thing is that you at least get what you spend. Okay. No other credit card company give you a cash back. Okay, except the Amway. You get a point in any other credit card company. You get a reward. You won't get a cash back in that company. Okay, Amway gives you a cash back plus point. Whether you are using your credit card, debit card, no matter. If your friend is using, then also you make money. Okay, so that's the best thing of the Amway credit card. I think that's awesome. That's
Next speaker. Awesome, folks. That's great information. How many of you did first time? You did a great job. Right? A lot of other benefits about Amway Visa credit card, but my wife is there. Okay, while she is coming back, okay, let me share a law of equality. The time taken by a wife when she says she'll get ready in 5 minutes is exactly equal to the time taken by husband when he says I'll call you in 5 minutes. Law of equality. Okay. Now, so Sundar, you will relate to this. It happened just a few minutes back. When your wife says, correct me if I'm wrong, just smile and agree. Don't start correcting, it's a trap. Okay. So Sundar, exactly what happened. Okay. At which store you would like to max out your credit card? Nike. Which cartoon character turns you on the most? Swat Cats. Okay, what's your favorite TV show when you were growing up? Friends. Which is your favorite cuisine? Indo-Chinese. Chicken lollipop.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you get the paper?
Okay, yeah, it's Inder. Man, first time Inder, people guessed you.
People already know you.
Because friends, you are not exactly, process of elimination. At least we know.
Most of the people say. First of all, you say he, then you are already qualified.
Okay, how many pairs of shoes you have? 5. Spouse has 4 pair. Have you ever had? If you ever have a pet, which one would you prefer? Dog. Okay, who is your favorite actor? Amir Khan.
Everybody's Murthy.
Shruti?
Murthy.
Shruti?
You say something like
Guys also love Amir Khan. Yeah.
Spouse has 5 pairs of shoes. Then it's actually girl. Actually, it's because only 4 pairs.
Girl has
one pair difference actually.
So girl has 5. The girl has 5 and the guy has 4.
Okay.
Okay, reveal
He
some
said
secret.
what did they
Huh?
they have?
5 and 4.
Oh, they did say
Yeah.
5. So girl would it because they don't take them first.
Okay, I don't reveal the secret. Okay.
Salman Khan is the
Okay, and then
Indian
which pet would you prefer? Is dog. Favorite actor is Amir Khan.
You also wrote?
Huh?
You both also wrote?
No, that I won't reveal.
Before guessing, she wants to be careful.
Was there a lady that wrote Nalini?
Nani?
Was
She,
there a lady?
she doesn't even know that.
Was there a lady?
I cannot reveal the name, and I cannot predict from the handwriting either. So
Okay, raise your hand. Whoever wrote.
come on.
Zubair. No, Zubair is waiting now.
Okay, it's Pratibha. Pratibha Jayat. Pratibha.
What are you doing, man? You have to guess.
Seriously? No, Nitin was thinking favorite hero is Nitin Jayat. So that's why I could not relate actually.
Nitin is saying whatever we prepared at home, she changed different. No, Nitin thought favorite is like Pratibha thought beer means beer.
Yeah, exactly.
All clarified.
Okay, last one for this round.
For this round, yeah. This person took the longest trip 10 years back when this person traveled to US, and so this person came 10 years back to US, and the favorite topping on pizza is pepperoni, and favorite ice cream is
Go ahead.
favorite ice cream is chocolate ice cream.
Sada. 10 years ago.
And the longest book which this person have read is some textbook which this person read.
Academic book.
Yeah, some academic book.
Sada.
Spurti. Surgery textbook.
Surgery text. If you tell this, you narrate all the 12 figures. Okay. Awesome, folks. Let's move on. Okay, because partner stores are done. Calendar. Question. Awesome, folks. So
The time is
okay. Awesome, folks. So of course the next calendar. Rajasthan. Okay. So fantastic. Next week, of course. So these are set of events. The purpose of this topic is so that you are aware of the next set of events which you can take advantage of. We have understood. This is it's a team approach, right? We are all part of different teams. The purpose of getting together is how we can help each other. Same way, there is a bigger setup. Okay, there is meetings happening in different cities, different places, in Houston as well. Okay, how you can take advantage. So a few events which you can take note of. Tomorrow, of course, there is a small event Nitin and Pratibha are doing, which if you have anybody, you can take advantage of. And Sunday, grand opening happening at Marine's Place. Okay, this weekend, and Murthy Sridevi himself will be there. So anybody in Sugarland area, right? Baytown. Oh, Baytown. Okay, awesome. So anybody who knows anybody in Baytown area interested in products or opportunity, can take advantage of that. Sunday, a lot of people from Houston are going to Dallas. So there is a leadership event happening. So while we are in Dallas, okay, you can take advantage of if you know somebody. If you are not going, if you know somebody in Dallas, okay, you can take advantage of that as well. Okay. Next week is a Thanksgiving week. Okay. So Wednesday open meeting is not there. Okay. Our open meeting, Wednesday open meeting is not there. But on Tuesday we have a regular, Rastogi open meeting. And Rajesh and Ritu Nagpal, founders emerald in the business, they have got diamonds in their team. Imagine, he himself works in NASA, okay, and he has got diamonds part of their team. They are founders emerald are doing an open meeting, so you have a great opportunity. That happens right here actually, 10 minutes from here. Okay, so great opportunity to take you. Okay, okay. So next weekend, Shobhan and Sumita are going to Detroit. So if you know anybody there, so it's a smart way of doing, right? There are a lot of things happening in different cities where you don't have to fly. Okay, but if you know somebody, you can take advantage of Shobhan's trip, and you want to plug in somebody, they can show the opportunity for you. Okay, and then the Thanksgiving period, there is a lot of events, a lot of fun also scheduled. So watch out for that. Okay, so that's it for this calendar. Is there anything else you want to say? Okay, so let's move on. Okay, about the recognitions. Okay. So this is something different what we do, right? Okay, for the benefit, of course, benefit of new people. What this recognition is, people, we all have something primary which we are doing, right? okay, and are going to school or working full time, okay, how many of you got recognized today at your workplace or in a school for doing something good? Anybody? Generally, recognition happens when you don't do something good, right? Somebody identifies. Okay, but here we do something different, right? We recognize people for taking small steps, even the baby steps towards achieving something bigger, right? So this is a quick recognition, and to start with, anybody who is first time to the space meeting, okay, ever, stand up and mention your name and who invited you. If you are IBU, upline sponsor.
Hi everyone, my name is Inder Vaza and my upline sponsors are Prakash and Anu. And yeah, this is my first time here.
And you're a student?
Yeah, I'm a graduate student at UFH.
Awesome.
Yeah.
If you say zero, I tell her.
I have one.
Okay, anybody else?
Hi guys, I'm Suruthi. Nitin and Pratibha, this couple invited me here, so.
And what do you do?
I'm an MBBS graduate from India and trying to get through here.
Anybody who doesn't have medical insurance, don't worry, we've got doctors covered now.
Well, I'm not yet licensed, so.
At your own risk.
Awesome. Welcome.
I'm Sneha and Nitin and Pratibha have sponsored me and this is my first space meeting.
Awesome. You're also MBBS. Okay. So, no, very nice. Anybody else? Am I missing anybody? Okay. But I'm missing the NCBs. Okay. Awesome. Let's move on. And IBUs who made at least 14 new contacts or 14 new friends in last 1 week. 14 or more. Joanna, ditto. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else? Subair, awesome. Anybody else? Prakash and Anup, you've got more than 14. Yeah.
I just use my secret code.
LinkedIn. Oh, using LinkedIn. Yeah. Make 14.
Most of them, because I don't usually go out for
at least you found a way to build up your connections, right?
Yeah.
Build up bigger
That's how I got my first sign-ups.
All of them are new connections.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
My plans are helping me.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's give a big round of applause. GPS can give you directions, but you have to drive it. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, that's awesome, folks. Okay, IBS have shown at least 3 presentations in last 1 week.
Sai, so 3 times.
Awesome. Joanna. Murthy Shidevi. Awesome, folks. Let's give one more round of applause. IBS have retailed any product. Okay, any sort of retail or at least SAM sessions. Any SAM sessions.
We did SAM sessions. And we gave one vitamin D. And I did one 50.
Awesome.
We did 60 ppm of product.
Oh yeah.
Using the advantage of that free shipping for 48 hours.
IBS have left. Okay, now we'll switch to, instead of listening BMPs, okay, how many of you have left at least one BMP message last week? So at least one BMP message will start, right? Last one. So last 1 week, anybody who left at least one BMP message? One BMP message. Or IBS are watching BWW TV videos, education wise. Awesome. Fantastic. Awesome, folks. Okay, IBS have been to long distance trips for business last 1 week. Long distance is more than 3 hours. Okay, awesome. This week I know that a lot of people have to go. Okay, awesome, folks. Quickly moving on, but very, very excited about the second part. Okay, we'll just quickly cover these things and we'll move on to the next. Okay, what's your favorite toy as a kid? Mobile. How old is the oldest pair of shoes in your closet? How old is the oldest pair of shoes in your closet? Wow. It's 8 years, 8 months, or 8 days?
Years or size?
Huh?
Sai.
Wait. Can you play any musical instrument? Which one? No. What is the oldest thing in your refrigerator? Orange juice.
Cereal guys.
Right.
Yeah, Zubair.
What is this 8?
8 years?
8 years.
Wow.
Vintage.
Okay. This person's favorite cuisine is Indian cuisine, and the favorite cartoon character is Doraemon, and favorite TV serial is Chandrakanta.
Oh my God.
How many of you remember that? And the store where Shruti can max out her credit card is Banana Republic and MK. What is this MK? Okay.
On Flexi MB, we didn't even know. I don't really.
It's like, which is your favorite?
Because when my
Okay,
students were watching, she was
favorite flavor of cake of this person is tres leches, and child. And okay, the
Your
strange.
childhood nickname is no, I'll tell you this last. Do you have any strange phobias? Fear of lizards. Okay, and strange talent is can whistle songs, and the childhood nickname can whistle songs. Okay, and the childhood nickname is Pandu. Uplines don't answer. Uplines don't answer. No, this is a.
Bandu, that's simply the Andhra.
Pandu. Sai. Sai daddy with yeah.
Okay, last one for this. Okay. Favorite food that you and your spouse enjoy is biryani. And when did and the pet this person prefers is the dog. And if you could have any one superpower, it would be this person wants to go invisible.
India.
And where did you meet your spouse is
I don't know. We can't pronounce it.
Nahakal.
Okay.
Nahakal. So
Sundar.
is that Nahakal? Namakal.
One more and then next one. Okay. Invisible. Okay. What? People write answers which is very easily guessable. Okay. What all languages you speak? Okay. What English, Tamil, and one more. Okay. I'll not tell that. When did you first flew in aeroplane? 2010. Have you ever won a medal? Yes. What's the fear which you are proud to overcome? Fear of talking to unknown people.
Somebody new. Sydney is not here.
Sada. Okay. You didn't tell
No.
one language.
Nalini.
I didn't say Malay, other people married all the
How can I speak Tamil? Then
Okay. Awesome, folks. We are like last few minutes. Okay. But just to make the ladies happy, I want to say this. Husband asked, do you know what's the meaning of wife? Okay. Without information, fighting everything. Wife replied, no darling, it means with idiot forever. Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's move on. We're done with the pretty much most of the part of products and system, products and partner stores. But now we move on to something special, which is system education, right? So this everything is put together by BWW, somebody's brainchild. Okay, so now we have some recommended books and CDs or streaming talks these days, which are released on a monthly and weekly basis. There are conventions happening where these talks are recorded. Okay, and we'll be inviting really random because we have not thought of anybody. People who would get an opportunity to talk for a couple of minutes on each of these topics. So we'll take two speakers in each of them. Right? So about CDs. Anybody wants to volunteer? Nalini? Alright, CD. Okay, one more. Okay, now you're
Somebody
on
else
a
speak
product
on
topic. Somebody else. Anybody else wants to volunteer? Otherwise, I'll pick up
Maybe
this
Joanna
product
can
topic
speak
here.
on CD or book. Joanna, what do you prefer?
Okay, Shruti volunteered, so on CD. Okay, and so we'll invite them. Meanwhile, other people think about book who want to volunteer. Okay, but yeah.
Yeah, talking about Nalini, we have always seen her taking the notes while listening to the CDs when she joined. When she was very new, since then she has been making notes with the CDs, and now even with this little one Niranjan, she never misses any association. Whatever is possible, she does. And I remember when it was 600 PV leadership with Kulin and Meena Desai. That was first time she left Niranjan to the babysitter, and it shows the commitment. It's he was maybe barely 6 months by that time. 6-7 months. It's not easy to leave such a small child for whole day with a sitter, but she was committed, and we can see a huge momentum coming up. God is there to bless all your efforts and all your commitments, Nalini, and followed by Shruti. Shruti also, we can see how she came back to the SMART team. Those all who doesn't know the SMART team, there is a group where we are sharing whatever we are learning in form of books or CDs, and we can see how Shruti also organized herself along with her job. She taking out time for educating herself, and looking forward to learn from both the speakers.
Awesome.
Hi everyone, we are Sada and Nalini, proudly sponsored by Rahul and Sejal from Dallas, Texas. And thank you, Anu, for the awesome words. And I'm going to talk about the CD called Think Different to Be Different by Ray and Joanne Valero. It's a very wonderful CD where they was talking about how the way we think change our lifestyle, and then how we lead our life. And so there is different, if you can see, like the way of average people think and the successful people think. And so Joanne was telling that initially, before she joined the business, she takes everything for granted. Like anything happens, she will take it easy. But after she joined the business, that is happened because the people she associate. Anything she wanted to do, she always get a negative response. But once she joined the business, she can see that how the successful people think and act on how they act, and so they always try to be their level best. And and one more thing that she shared is the most important environment is the environment we live inside our head. That means is whatever we think inside our mind, that's how we will be living outside. So that's what whenever we always think positive, that's what we will be showing outside. But whenever we have doubt and negative thinking, we won't be able to do anything in our life. And also know who are cheering us and who are helping us to become a better person, and make sure we associate with them, and avoid the people who are giving negatives or demotivating us from because whenever we get motivation, and sometimes it's hard. And thank you for the opportunity. Back to Shruti.
Hello everyone, Tarun and Shruti here. I'll be speaking about CD BWW 1984, that is Rajan Sangeeta Shah's Double Diamond Success Story, in which I really like the part where Sangeeta Shah shares like how to build the team, and she mostly focuses not on the techniques of the building business, but how to make one united team where a lot of people from different background are coming, and how to handle them. Like she tells, build people, but at the same time give them room to grow, and not tell them everything. Let them also observe. Let them come to the meeting. Let them observe the leaders, and let them also think what they can add, how they can add the value on the meetings, and how they can learn from them. And yeah, really wonderful CD where she gave a lot of methods how you can build your team, grow at the same time. With this, I'm done. I'm passing on to the. Sorry.
Awesome, folks. So quickly move on to the book. You want to cover the rest three before we invite the last one. So the last two, three profiles you want to cover before you want to invite the last. Who's your role model in life? John C. Maxwell. What's the fear you're so proud to overcome? Finishing what starts. What one of those she started. Yeah, finishing what started. Are you night owl or early bird? No. Night owl. Okay. Okay. If you could have one superpower, which one would you choose? Aladdin lamp.
No. Sumita.
Sridevi. Sumita.
Sumita.
She wrote. No. I mean, we don't even have a name here. Okay.
So
Please.
person has to.
Who is that?
What's that?
Awesome. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, what is the interesting thing which you want to do in your spare time? Just dream to sleep with eyes open. One interesting thing. That's why I said this is an interesting thing, right?
Interesting.
What's your favorite cereal? Don't like cereals. Okay. What if anything have you ever regifted? That you got something and you regifted to somebody else.
So important.
So bottle of wine given to us by somebody else. So they don't drink, they gave it to somebody else. Okay, last one. What was the worst punishment you received at school? Running one round in the school field for not wearing white shoes. Okay. Yes.
CB.
Everything is CB.
Process of elimination.
If the spouse also cannot guess, then they have to. There is no sporty. If the spouse also cannot guess, then what action should we take against spouse?
One more round for spouse.
Spouse means husband's a revenge.
Any right way, na?
Mine is
Done or you Smoothie also there.
I think this is the. What is that again?
Huh?
It's not mean, but anyway, whoever it is, you can tell you. Farhad? No. Sanjay. Okay, who is it?
Sumita.
Sumita.
Very good.
We have told first one.
No, that was for other question, right?
No, same thing. So the same one we said.
Actually, somebody said Sumita?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't hear.
But you said there is no name.
No, that was previous one. That's what
Previous one.
This is another one.
Oh, you asked for punishment.
What all languages can you speak? No. This is last answer. What's the fear which you are so proud to overcome? Make new friends on social media. Okay. Have you ever won a medal? Sports gold. College topper.
Oh,
My husband.
Man. When did you first flew in aeroplane?
I
3
know
years
who it is.
ago.
Huh?
3 years ago.
I know who it is.
Okay. So what all languages you speak? Hindi, English, and then this Farad. Yeah.
I speak gold medal. College
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. And then not all the answers I'll tell. Okay. Okay. So if you could have one superpower, which one would you choose? Become a robot. Okay. Which one food would you your spouse love the most? Binjan curry. Okay.
Murthy.
Okay. Rest two answers I won't tell. Okay. Which pet you would have?
Chihuahua.
She asked that answer in the beginning. Okay, how do you spell Chihuahua? And then she wrote, what is it? Some Venkaya. Good to Venkaya. Yeah, right. So if I said that's a Telugu name, people will guess immediately.
But we didn't know it was a guest name, right?
Yeah, we didn't know what it is.
Okay, you read this. What is this?
At which store would you like to max out your credit card? It's Saks Fifth
I
Avenue.
know.
I also know who it is.
Then the favorite cartoon character is Mickey Mouse. And the favorite TV show while growing up is All in the Family.
And the Marine.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So last one people can guess anyways, but let me just read this.
The last one? Where's mine?
Okay. At which store would you like to max out your credit card? Aldo shoes. Okay. Which cartoon character turns you on the most? Which cartoon character turns you on the most? Not applicable. Question mark. What's your favorite TV show when growing up? One Tree Hill.
Then it must be we don't know that serial. It's you?
Which is the last movie which you watched? The latest is the Moana. It's an animated cartoon movie. You can write the Moana actually.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a
Anybody else forgot to give their questionnaire?
No, Murthy's covered us in the beginning.
Murthy's, yeah.
Bill Gates was.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you were not there.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome, folks. So let's move on. The last, before we invite the same talk, we are doing great on time. So, of course, last but not the, of course, the book topic, we have our personal sponsor, Sanjay Patel, of course, has a very good established. Both husband and wife are doing very good professionally. Okay. So some Java programmers, want to do good in Java and stuff like that. Understand somebody who's got 10 years plus experience doing that, and his wife both do it. It's a good six-figure income coming from both the ends. Okay, twin engine firing, full force. Okay, and you know what? And they've got family here. They've got a less than 1 year old daughter at home. Okay, but it's there are a lot of things going on, right? But still, that art of balancing everything and keep a calm face, that is something different. You have to be really good at it. Okay, and Sanjay is always something like that. You can't see what's going on. On his in his life, whatever is going on, you won't see it on his face. It's calm, cool as cucumber. If somebody says that, cucumber for Americans. Cucumber. My daughter corrects me that. Okay. So of course, Sanjay, of course, we are blessed to be part of their team. He's always a friend in need. Anytime. It's like if you say, right, who's your 4 a.m. friend, which we can call at 4 a.m. in the morning if you are in need. Okay, I can proudly say that if I call anytime, okay, Sanjay is there, immediately he picks up the phone and he's right there. So very, very proud to be part of his team, and here comes Sanjay Patel.
Hello friends, first of all, who is excited? Thank you Prakash for the awesome words. Guys, we are super excited, Sanjay and Judy, sponsored by Shubhan Smita Patnaik, and I'm blessed to be phenomenal leaders in the business. My topic today is book. I'm going to talk about compound effect. In fact, I'm reading a different book right now, Jumpstart Your Productivity, but this one I read it in the past, so I'm going to talk about it. So it talks about the compound effect, like Prakash in the beginning, right? Beginning of the PACE meeting, he mentioned something that kids growing up, when you see them every day, you don't realize how fast they're growing up, or you don't really see the change, right? But over a period of time, you see a bigger change, right? I mean, everybody else can. Same holds true for compound effect, right? When you see a big leader or somebody on the stage or somebody talking here or anywhere, I mean, who is very successful, it's not overnight success, right? It's a compound effect. Slowly, daily, you put on effort, and that's how you get the result. If you start doing that, right? Maybe playing tennis or learning piano or whatever it is, right? Slowly you make progress, right? You cannot eat like too much in a day and expect you to be fat, right? Getting fat, or that is a gradual process. You have to work on it daily, right? Similarly, like thinner also, right? So that is called compound effect. And similar to that, there is something called compound interest, right? And Warren Buffett says that he owes his success to 3 things. First, living in America. Second thing, some of the good genes got from parents. And third is compound interest. And compound interest, he tells it as 8th wonder of the world, right? Because that's what the power is. I mean, everything is in compound effect or compound interest, right? And daily habits, right? That's what, like, gradually you thank you, Sai. So gradually you may not notice the change, right? You every day you go work out in the gym, or every day, right? Every day you try to view yourself in the mirror, but the biceps won't show up, right? It's gradual process, right? And once you do something gradually daily, that's where you on a certain after some time you will get momentum, right? And after you get the momentum, you are unstoppable. Basically, you cannot be stopped because you have seen some result, right? And similarly, right, it's always about making your choices on a daily basis, making daily habits, developing daily habits. That's what matters. Because compound, I mean, if you do it, maybe they say to get perfection in any art or any skill or anything, it requires at least, I think, 10,000 hours of practice, right? Right, so that's how you become perfect, and that's the power of compound effect. I mean, if you do anything you're challenged, like talking to people or talking on the stage or like improving anything in your life, it's a compound effect. You have to do it daily and you have to do it gradually, right? Don't need to expect the result overnight. With that, I'm done. But absolute phenomenal book. I will highly encourage every one of you to read this book. This is, apart from Magic of Thinking Big, this one book that every IBO should read. I highly recommend this. And with that, thank you for the opportunity, Prakash and Anu. And we're done. And back to a phenomenal host, Prakash and Anu.
Again, another round of applause for all the speakers who talk on CDs and books. We are going great on time, and of course, the credit goes to the speaker, Sai. Thank you so much for timing. Yeah. Tongue of sleep or sleep of tongue. Okay, so Sai, but of course, folks, we are done. Okay, last few minutes. Okay, and we have the best for the end. Okay, so of course, listen carefully. Some of you, if you are taking notes on cell phone, this is the time where you can actually pay attention, learn something new. Okay, the first speaker we want to invite. This is the last. We have a few training topics now. Okay, we covered products and system a little bit. Not training topic, and the first one of them is Sai. You heard me talking about him, and of course, no wonder he's getting. Understand the people who are coming here in the end, they really absolutely every single one. The speaker who came here, they have actually earned it. It's not a random choice. People are doing something right to get assigned to each of the topic. Okay, and for somebody to come and training topic, that something has to be of real good value. Okay, and this one person has been the amount of effort which he's putting consistency, right? Somebody works out in gym. Somebody works out for 1 week and then doesn't go for 2 months. Can he expect to have good six packs? No, it's a consistency, right? Doing every single day a little bit. Okay, this is one person who is having six packs in the business. Okay, somebody who is out there putting the work. Okay, using all the tools available within social media or in person. Okay, using his time wisely. I know, single guy. This is the right time. He's absolutely hitting it hard, and he is getting the results. Okay, so somebody where I would love to listen from. Okay, folks, with this, please help me welcome Sai Tadimati.
Thank you, Prakash, for those awesome words. Hello everyone, this is Sai Tadimati, proudly sponsored in this business by Sundar and Shobna, and coached and guided by Shobhan and Sumita. Thank you, Murthy and Sridevi, for assigning me to this topic. I feel very privileged to talk on this topic. So my topic for today is basically importance of associations and what kind of associations we have. So I've been around here this associations for about more than a year now, and every time I hear someone talk about associations, Murthy and Sridevi, Shobhan and Sumita, they say your average income is basically an average of 5 people in your inner circle. So that shows that we need an elevation in our mindset to learn what successful people are doing to basically become successful. So the one best place to do that is here. Very uplifting and no negative, always positive, always uplifting. So it's a unique association basically. Any BW association you go to, BWW is unique. So we have, and also it's not something new. We've been hearing it since when we were kids. Our parents have told us, hang around with the good kids, people who study hard. So hang around with them. Also bedtime stories as well, like 2 parrots, one with a saint and one with a burglar story. Also, paper being used to wrap around sandalwood gets sandalwood smell, while if you use it to wrap around a fish, you get the fishy smell. So we've had a lot of influence on importance on association, even when we were kids. So there are, in this, when it comes to this business, we have mainly three kinds of associations. We have weekly associations, we have business building seminars, and we also have major functions. So for weekly associations, we have again three weekly associations. We associate regularly every week on 3 days. So we have an open meeting. So open meeting is basically a great opportunity for you to invite prospects to get a first look at the plan, the opportunity. So apart from that, there are other added benefits as well. Basically, we're not only giving it a first look, you're also giving it a lot of credibility. Like we have people like Satish Reddy, who is a scientist in Johnson Space Center. We have people like Devang and Tejal, who are CFOs and CEOs of companies and things. People of that background, when they talk, they bring a lot of credibility. So we can leverage that credibility to basically sponsor people. And also, there is also fantastic training which happens at the end of each open meeting. So you learn a lot of valuable nuggets, actionable information which you can use to build a business on the fast track. So very powerful. And there is also an additional bonus. If you come in early and stay late, you learn so many things. And usually, I don't know how many people were there. Recently, there was a couple which went silver and they got recognized. Now, they are actually not a part of our team, or their uplines are in actually Dallas. But everyone in the room cheered for them. That's because, not because that doesn't happen by accident. In fact, everyone has good words for Snehal and Nancy because they come in early, even though they are not the assigned person to do the AV, they always show up and help in the team. They always thought of it as a bigger team and never actually basically thought it was, not my day, so I will not do it. So that's the mark of a leader. That's something which I learned when I go there. And also you get to hang around with Devang and Tejal or Murthy and Shri. Usually after the open meeting, we hang out for a little while, and that's when I learn most of my stuff. So that's an added bonus if you're coming to the open meeting. Also, the second association which I'd like to talk about is PACE. Of course, Prakash explained very nicely what we do in PACE. So it not only gives us awareness about our products, it also gives us confidence to talk about our products. The belief level increases. And also, there's also special training which happens. We are basically educating ourselves every day. So there's someone who comes up, who he might have listened to the same CD or read the same book, but his perspective of things is different. So when you listen to that, you're like, oh man, yeah, right. I can learn this from this book as well. So that's something very powerful. And we are all in sync, because once you're in standing order and you have book of month, even emeralds and double diamonds get the same book. So we are at par. And apart from that, again, I'll quickly cover. I'll take a couple of minutes. So there is business. There's also phone team. Phone team is where you actually the rubber hits the road. There are a lot of phone teams which happen in Houston area. So you can ask your upline and they will guide you how to go through. It's the heartbeat of the business and very crucial. Business building seminars are very important because they are like intensive workshops. They give you actionable information again, things which people who have experienced in building all the people who come in are very qualified speakers, so emeralds or above. So just last week we had EDC's Aruna and Tilaka speaking, and phenomenal. The naivety they bring, each couple has their unique characteristics through which we can learn, and also they have a rally story. So they talk about what they had to overcome to get to that level. So it gives relatability so that you get the belief that you also can do it. And if you have a prospect, that's the best time to bring a prospect because they relate to the story as well, and chances are it will be a sign up. And when it comes to major functions, again, this again, like Shoban said, it's something if you aren't there and you haven't experienced it, you should definitely go and experience it. 6,000, 7,000 people coming in together to learn from 40, 50 multi-millionaires is just phenomenal. And the atmosphere is super chat. So no matter if you're positive and you go there, you're skeptical and you go there, or you're downright negative and you go there, you come out to be positive. And also, we go in together as a family, so we enjoy a lot. Everything is taken care of, transport, food, accommodation, everything is taken care of. All we have to do is open our hearts, open our mind, and listen to people who are pouring their hearts out. So, and also it's a big belief builder. So if someone says, after seeing the function, if someone says Amway doesn't work, that shows your belief level. No one can shake it. And none of these associations is compulsory to attend, but it is recommended that you make an attempt to attend anything, any association which is possible for you to attend. You should definitely attend, because I heard in one of the CDs they say a tree which is in the center of the forest is less likely to be burnt by a forest fire. So the closer you stick to your uplines and the team, the less the negative hits you. Basically, I've personally experienced it. So with that, I'm done. I hope I did justice to the topic. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
What a wealth of knowledge. Thank you so much, Sai. Folks, let's move on quickly. We are done. The last but not the least. Okay, we have the best. Shoban and Sumita coming over here and add a few nuggets. Of course, to share a little bit about them, me and Shoban go a long way back. We started a career together back in India. 13 years. 13 years, just today is 17. Okay, 17 November 2004. That's when we started our career. So exactly 13 years from now. So absolutely phenomenal. And I've seen somebody go through the transition process, right? Transformation, if I can use that right word. John Maxwell talks about it. When a person goes through a transformation, from a single guy, of course, getting married, family, and now also has a platinum team who's moving on to future. Some people who don't understand what a platinum means is platinum is somebody through this business. Of course, income aspect is one aspect where he makes good income in terms of $3,000 plus as a part of Amway income. But what intangibles it gives is because you have a 40, 50 people team across North America, you get that thought process and mindset of where a lot of maybe VPs of the company probably don't have, because you get a chance to work and influence these many people, mobilize them, okay, through your thought process, okay, and that is absolutely, I've seen Shoban going through the transformation and becoming a person where he's like becoming a platinum really. So I'm sure they have a lot of nuggets to share, and we have a lot of things to learn from them. I want Anu to share a few words for Sumita.
Yeah, I remember when they were newly married, Shoban was happily and proudly sharing that how Sumita is complimenting him and how she's very new, just few months or few weeks, and she knows the small things which is kept where, what Shoban doesn't know, where those things are kept. And really we can see that Sumita is the best match for him. The excitement what Shoban carries, Sumita complements it, and she also have the similar excitement and wisdom. So much wisdom we can see, and the maturity level what she has is really amazing. And we learned so much from the way she is organized, working, and that too at the highest position in a company. After CEO, I think she is the one. With that, high responsibilities are there. And then Satvik is there, a toddler, moving on to, they're still a toddler. and then such a big team to take care of. And the way she manages everything when she comes here, you can see the calmness in her. She's so calm and composed. I mean, I don't know whether I'll be ever be like that, because I'm very aggressive, or sometimes I lose my temper as well. But the way she is so calm and quiet, that really amazes me. And we are looking forward to learn from your wisdom. And with that,
Folks, please help us welcome Shobhan and Sumita.
Awesome. I was going a couple of inches taller while Prakash was talking, right? But how many times you have friends, old friends, could talk like this for you? It's an amazing opportunity, but we are absolutely grateful for Joanna for sponsoring us. We are Shobhan and Sumita, proudly sponsored by Joanna, and blessed to be coached and guided by and loved by this phenomenal couple, Murthy and Sridevi. And welcome to a lot of new people. I know Inder, your first time. Sneha, your first time here. Smurti as well. Smurti is saying, what's going on?
Is this the end or?
She is giving exam, and here we are making her prepare like exam. Okay? Soap and toothpaste, vitamin. Don't worry about it. We all went through that. Okay, but welcome each one of you. But how many of you think Sai did a phenomenal job talking? Give a round of applause to this one. One thing always attracts me to Sai is his naivety. The way he's always willing to learn, and somebody who is always moldable and coachable. Right word. That's why he'll go so far. We are proud of their uplines. Sundar and Shobna did a phenomenal job. How many of you enjoyed the pace today? Less noise, okay? It's exciting, right? Everybody could focus, but everything improved. The demo quality and effervescence, so many things are happening. It's amazing. Sundar and Shobna, you guys did awesome job, and of course Nitin and Pratibha. The way like Prakash mentioned, they transform themselves when they're taking advantage of so many aspects of business and growing in their lives is absolutely incredible. We're absolutely proud of them. And of course, Tarun and Shruti opening their door, and Sundar and Shobna opening the other door for kids, right? We had two pace meeting going on, and their pace meeting very exciting. I went there for a few minutes. I didn't realize whether they'll bang into me or something like that. They're like running around. No adult to stop them. So I told Sumita, next time you just take two ear plugs and then sit there. It's awesome. But thanks Tarun and Shruti for opening the door. And they also impromptu took a topic and did a phenomenal job. It's absolutely exciting. And Farad, my goodness, of course you saw Murthy's post. It's amazing, right? First time he's talking the way he is growing. Farad, proud of you because coming as a new IBO and then getting a partner store. Now we are looking forward for your product topic. Now one day you will host, very soon. Right? But exciting, this growth itself is amazing. And one thing also I want to mention about CB, right? After work, he got delayed. You have a choice. And you know what, Murthy, I am late. I'll rather go home. But I always admire this intention of always hanging around with the team. I was telling someone that why you should come even though you're late. It's like your own brother and sister's marriage, right? If you're late, you'll not say, I'll not come. You see what I'm saying? It's all about intention. But proud of CV, we heard so many good things about you from Murthy and Marine. You came from Baytown, right? Wow, it's amazing. Baytown is how far from here? 1 hour? Yeah. Wow, awesome. Give a round of applause to her. Yeah, awesome, yeah, it's like amazing. For us, it is walking. For us, 1 hour.
Down there is a different address.
Yeah.
It was backdoor address in the place.
I know. But really proud of you. I know your grand opening is going to be rock solid and successful because you are the best, Murthy and Sridevi. Awesome, very good. So everybody did a phenomenal job, and we want to jump into our topic. Few minutes we'll share about something very, very important in this business, especially if you are very new. It is how to build your belief, right? So it's a very abstract topic, but listen close. There are certain pointers we observed from our upline, because you'll realize when you hear Sumita and our experience, you'll realize how important it is. Okay, but I'm very proud of Sumita. Like Anu mentioned, I echo everything she said. The way she compliments our household is absolutely amazing. That's why we are, absolutely moving on with that. Here's Sumita.
Hello everybody, glad to meet each one of you. Even if I was not there on the first half, I was actually hosting the other pace and nobody was listening to me. I'm glad everybody's listening to me. And first of all, welcome, Sneha, Spurti, Inder, everybody, and very nice to meet each one of you. And as Shobhan was mentioning, for benefit of new people, actually, let me just tell the background how we got started and how things started rolling for us. Okay, so when I got married, actually, Shobhan was already doing this business, okay, and he was in a very successful level, like he was silver in the business. And when I joined him, but when I joined him, there was a lot of doubts regarding Amway, because in the place that I come from back in India, we had a different concept about Amway. It's not that that company was not working, it's just the society, how they felt about it, okay? So when I came here, I actually carried that thought along with me. So I went to my first conference, I came to a couple of open meetings and, meetings like that. And I went to bigger functions, which you still haven't been to. And that is like mesmerizing. Still I had doubt. I always thought that, those speakers are paid. I know places where there are actually paid audience and paid speakers. I'm sure this is one of them. How can everything be so good? Okay, so then I started coming to this space meeting, even though, everybody is so encouraging. It was like too good to be true. Okay, but slowly, when I started coming, I realized that it is not about these people. Okay, it was actually about the background that we came from. Like back in India, recently, like last Saturday, the speaker was mentioning, like, people, especially from Asian background, they don't know how to lift somebody. They don't know how to edify. They always know how to pull somebody down. Or if something good happens, that person is lucky. Okay, there is nothing called hard work, right? So I had that impact always. I had that mindset always. So I thought, there is something wrong. Why are they, telling? Maybe they want some benefit out of me. That's why they are trying to be so good. But to my surprise, this crowd is so different. Once you start coming, regularly, you will realize that not only my personality improved, but I became better as a person. Now, next time when I went back to India, people saw a different person in me, which I was not like that. And every day, probably, I will not realize that. But slowly, that change had affected me, of course, in a positive way. Okay, and you guys are pretty much happy. You have started new, or you are looking at the opportunity. I would say, even if you get started, don't forget the reasons of why you got started in the business. Okay, there is something that attracted you, right? Probably the group, probably the positive environment that you're not getting outside, probably the products, probably whatever it might be. Okay, don't forget the dreams and goals that you got started. I would say sit with the person, who is helping you in the business and write them down. Okay, these are the 5 things, small things, I want to achieve. It might be, I want to get $500 every month. That's all. I don't have high expectations, just $500. Can you help me, achieve that? Okay, start step by step, take baby steps. Okay, but and also like Sai was very well mentioning about the associations, right? Really, I was thinking, really we heard those stories, right? Like the sandalwood thing, that is, I was like, that was so nostalgic. Really, we have been brought up with those thoughts that you have to be in good association to to reflect that to everyone. And as a matter of fact, I started applying these things in my job, and I really saw a different approach. I mean, not approach, different response from people. For example, like if somebody is in the same elevator, okay, how are you? Okay, hanging in there. Okay, it's again another Monday. But you being there and just saying that, okay, I'm doing excellent, okay, looking forward for this week. People don't hear these things, right? So they are also, even if they don't show it, they are also affected by it in a good way. They are like, oh wow, like that. So like today we, something different, right? Anything different will attract people. Like today we had a Thanksgiving lunch in office. Nobody decorated it so well, but we had a new front desk lady who takes care of this so well. So she had decorated in such a way, everybody forgot about the food. Everybody is just looking at the break room. Why? Because it is different, right? So similarly, if we are also different, we will attract positivity, right? And of course, and associations, as I just switched the topic, like coming to associations, start with at least one association. Like I loved coming to PACE meeting, right? Because we used to hang out here, talk after the PACE meeting and learn about the products, and it's more casual environment. Okay, you talk with your upline and see which are the associations that I can work with. Okay, And for that, you have to have a tight relationship. Just think that, he or she is the only body that you have in Houston, right? And and I would suggest that, regarding Amway business or regarding this business, take opinion or mentorship from the people who are already in the business. Like, you are from medical background, you are no way going to come to me to ask about, what are the courses you should take, what are the exams that you should give, right? You will go to somebody from the medical field. Similarly, in this business, okay, there are people, they only because they didn't do it, or they didn't select it, they might give you a different response. But see, are you coming back to that person and asking, hey, I heard that, is it true, can you help me clarify it? Have the transparent relationship, and you will definitely go places. Okay, that's the simple thing that I can say. But Shobhan has a lot to share about this. With this, back to Shobhan.
Wow, phenomenal. Thank you, Sumita. So I'll start with this funny story. So this CEO, right? So he lost a lot of things in his company. He was like, I don't know if I might go bankrupt and all things like that. So everything going on in his mind, and he is not finding a solution. And he's wandering around in a park, right? And he's, accidentally stumbles to a old guy. The old guy started asking him, and he started sharing, because you're looking for answer somewhere, right? So the old person said, you know what? I'll help you. So he said, how? I'm in so much of debt, I'm losing money. How will you help me? You are an unknown person. He said, don't worry. So he writes him a check, and he signs it and gives it to him and vanishes, right? This guy is amazed, and he opens, it's like $500,000, and the signature is John D. Rockefeller, right? This person is like, Rockefeller, I met Rockefeller. So he said that this is prized possession. So he had a choice, whether he could have walked into a bank and encashed it, or he said, no, it might be an inspirational moment in my life, I'll preserve it. So what he did is he actually folded it, went back in his office and put it in a drawer. And every day he got more strength that he has a $500,000 battery, right? And the gentleman who gave him, he said that meet me after 1 year you can return. He said, okay. So he never encashed it, but he always, every day went in more spirit and did a very good deals, and grabbed more projects, and suddenly the company became again one of the top. And he's so happy. He said, you know what, I want to give a big thank, and I want to meet that guy. And after 1 year, he was wandering, looking for the same gentleman in the park again. And guess what? He saw that old man running towards him. He said, hey, I met my Rockefeller, right? So, and suddenly that old man stumbles, and there is a nurse, grabs the old man. He said, thank God I could grab him. He said, why? What happened? He said, he is a mentally challenged guy, and every time he escapes, he says I'm Rockefeller, right? Just imagine that a fake check, just a name, that can give so much of belief to a person that he went from zero, come back to hero, right? So our own dreams and goals and our own system of development, how much it can help us, right? Just imagine that self-belief is so important. But understand, when you enter this business, you don't come with the supernatural self-belief. Some people do, but a lot of people are looking for belief outside, true, right? So you have to piggyback on other things and borrow that belief. Maybe you can piggyback on the system or the company. Maybe some people product, some people applying. But eventually the belief has to build inside, right? So I was listening to this CD, and he shared that why this business is one of the ideal business, right? I want to share a few pointers. So understand, when you join, you don't have any experience about this business, true? But your friends who are not in the business versus you are in the business, information level is same, true? But weekly and monthly, your information level should go up, right? Even after 3 months, if somebody comes in and challenges you on something, you should have better information to share. So see how you can get educated. Association books and CDs would help you, right? So so of course, thanks Tarun for putting together this YouTube channel. I know there are a few people online. So 1 second. So we have a group as well. Okay, there are a lot of people actually plugging in online. See, again, I was telling you about CB, right? Intention to plugging in. they are remote. Murthy and Sridevi are not around them, but their intention is to learn. They could have watched a movie or hang out, but I know, Vijay Lakshmi is online, Kondania is online, Abhilash and Priyanka, Shashank. My goodness, give a round of applause. So they can hear you applause very close. Awesome. As a matter of fact, Murthy and Sridevi were coming up with the idea that anybody who is plugging in, if they want to share CDs and books, from next time we can plug them in. It's a fantastic platform to grow. Awesome. So everybody knows Dow Jones, right? It's a stock exchange. Do you know India? Like it's Mumbai Stock Exchange, right? Dow Jones is very famous. So Mr. Dow, he actually wrote several articles, financial articles. He became very popular, but 50 years back, 1970, he wrote an article, what could be the ideal business? Because he wanted to lay down the information to people with his experience that what are the characteristics ideal business should have, right? 1970, 50 years back, he didn't know that what Facebook and what Google, he didn't know anything, right? So listen, okay, I'll quickly read out. Okay, first criteria, the business should sell to the world, okay? Just draw a parallel. Amway is in 100 countries, okay? Second is the demand should be inelastic, means it should not be inflated on a need, right? It should be something which people are buying irrespective of the need or money. It's like consumables. Amway sells all consumables, right? Repeat business. Third thing is it cannot be substituted or copied by anyone. It is patent protected, right? Amway has 1,000 patents, right? Just a parallel, so minimalistic labor. Okay, how many people we need to hire to build our Amway business? 0, right, Murray? Right? We hire ourselves, right? So, okay, and then low overhead. Okay, how many of us we have a brick and mortar store or an inventory? Farah, do you have a store open for Amway? No, right? Okay, so you can build it from your home. And not require a big cash, input to get started. Few $100, you get started, get your license. Your cash billing. Okay, how many of you sold? Pratibha, you said you sold something, right? You took cash, right? Cash billing. We don't go in credit because for 20, 30, $100, nobody goes for credit, right? And free from all kind of government and industrial regulation. Amway takes care of everything. Just imagine, you both will be doctor eventually, right? Doctors are very highly paid. I was just seeing an article, they said, open heart surgery in India would cost $1,500 and here it is $160,000.
Oh, God.
Right? But why? Because somebody was telling that the doctor has to get so much insurance of their own because they have to protect against sue, all those things, right? Those things are there, but as you can make a lot of money, but there are a lot of regulation. Even though sometimes I know doctors they can cure, but you not do it because the reciprocation here could be a lot worse, right? But this industry they have taken care of a lot of regulation. That's awesome, right? And of course, intellectual property satisfies that, and you can do it with your free time, right? Means you don't have to quit your job. You can mainstream. You can stay mainstream, but you can still build the business, right? And income is not limited. All these 11 characteristics, if you put Amway, you can just tick mark everything. So I want you to study this. This is 50 years back. I'm just reading it and drawing a parallel. As a matter of fact, because Sneha and Spurti, you both have medical background. When I got started, I'm from engineering background, right? Some of the people who really gave me belief that people at the highest level building this business are, medical doctors. There is one gentleman, Dr. Hal Newbold. He's a 2-time Nobel Prize nominee, Harvard first class first. He's a John Hopkins physician, head of the department. He's a diamond in the business. There is a couple, Dr. Girish and Purnima Desai. Both and husband-wife are senior doctors. They own multiple hospitals, both in US and in India. They are diamond in the business. So that credibility was like, wow. If people at that level, because 2 doctors, household, how busy they are, when 2 hospitals and all. When I said that, okay, if they can do it, as an engineer I can do it, that gave me a lot of belief, right? So, when you get started, get educated. That will give you a lot of belief. Action will give you a lot of belief, not only theory. Start using some product. When you use product, yeah, you heard from Sundar, Nitin, Pratibha, Tarun, products are excellent. But if you have your own experience, nobody has to give you a demo. True? Right? That's where you increase your belief, right? And then similarly, you come to association and learn from each other's experience, okay? But I'll tell you guys, belief is the key in this business, because the biggest people build biggest business because they have constantly invested in themselves to increase their belief, okay? So work on this. With that, we are done, and back to our phenomenal guest.
Awesome, folks. Thank you so much. We have last speaker is this guy. Last speaker is done. You can now speak. Suppose we are done. Okay, enjoy. There are some refreshments, some snacks. Enjoy that. Then drive safe home.
All right, bye bye.